Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be my August reading wrap up. But before we start, we're going to take a drink of water with the cup that I just dropped and broke. And we're going to put on some Space Camp Wellness lip balm that I just got today. I've been acting like I'm sponsored all day with this stuff. I'm not. I'm kind of obsessed. Like, look how big this is. Like, let me grab my other chapstick. This is Space Camp compared to Burt's Bees. This is, like, the height, and, like, it's much bigger than a regular chapstick. I so wish I was sponsored. I'm not. I'm acting like I am. I'm not. But, yeah, everyone go get Space Camp. It just launched in Target today. It is September 1st. It should be in your Target. My lips were so chapped this morning. Like, I'm not even joking. They were so chapped and, like, cracking this morning. Buy this in Target. Put it on. Instant. My lips not dry anymore. Not dry anymore. Yeah, this is Nick Sturniolo's chapstick brand or lip balm brand, whatever. Yeah, go check out Space Camp on either their website or Target. I love it. I love it. So let's get right into this video. We got Ring Light, my books, and in a chatty mood, so ready to go. So the first book I read in the month of August was The Happy Life of Isadora Bentley, which my friend Violet got for me. Thank you, Violet, if you're watching this. Thank you so much for getting this for me. I'm so glad you did. But anyways, so I annotated this because I went on a trip and got to see my long distance friend Violet, and I read it and I annotated it so I could like tell her about it and like show her my annotations. So this book follows Isadora, and Isadora doesn't believe that happiness exists. It's her 30th birthday when this book starts, and she finds this magazine on ways to be happy, and she tries to do these ways and try to make her life better and see if it actually works, actually makes her happy. And the characters are so good. I love almost all of them. Obviously there's some bad characters, but I love the old man Marty in this book, and the love interest was good. I really enjoyed this book. I'm so happy I read it. And it has just it was really relatable to me, I guess. Some parts, some aspects at least. I don't know, and it made me sob so hard at one spot. I don't know, you should definitely pick this up. It definitely makes you think, definitely changes your mindset a little bit on how your life is. I rated this 4.5 stars. Then I buddy read this with my friend Violet, Sunkissed. I've recently gotten into Cassie West books, or Cassie West books. Like I've read Borrow My Heart and Places We've Never Been, and then this is my third one by her. And it's a little bit annotated. Yeah, so buddy read this together, me and my friend Violet, and on our little getaway. And it gave the best vibes. Like, they were hiking and we were hiking, and they were staying in this cabin, we were staying in this cabin. It was so cool to read. This basically follows Avery, and she and her family are going to this camp, and they're staying in this like cabin for 2 months of the summer. She meets a staff member who's in the band at this camp, and basically starts like sneaking around with him, because not like bad, but like sneaking around with him, like helping him to write a song kind of for this competition. And I enjoyed it. I kind of like, it wasn't my favorite, but I did have a good time. So I rated this 4.25 stars. And I like the romance. The miscommunication was a little like, I can always do without miscommunication, but yeah, it wasn't a good miscommunication. Like, some are like decent. This was just like dumb, but yeah. I do recommend Cassie West because all her books have no cussing. They're clean, like nothing bad, all good. So 4.25 stars for this one. Then I read I Made of Death, which my friend Maddie recommended to me. So go check out her channels. She's got an edit channel and then a booktube channel, so check those out. But yeah, she recommended me this book, so I checked it out from the library, and to say the least, it was interesting. Very interesting. It was very different from anything I've ever read. It follows two characters, Thomas and... Now, I'm not good with names if they're not right in front of me. Like, if I can't look at the back of the book, I can't remember the characters' names. What was her name? Okay, so it follows Thomas and Vivienne, and Vivi is possessed by this demon type thing, which is kind of bad, but like, I don't know. And so the thing with this demon inside of her, if she talks, her voice kills people. So obviously she can't talk unless, well, she has killed some people before, like, that were doing her wrong, but anyways, and on accident. But anyways, so she can't talk, so she does sign language, and her parents and some other people that she needs to talk to don't understand her the best, so they hire this guy, Thomas, who's fluent in sign language, to talk to her, help her talk to other people and all that. And obviously there's a romance, but like, they're also trying to like kind of help her, I guess. Like, I don't know. It was interesting. Very, very different. 3.75 stars for this one. I do recommend it if you want something different. I don't know. It's very different, interesting, kind of bizarre at times, confusing at times, but interesting to say. I feel like that's all I've said. It's interesting, and it really truly is. I can't think of hardly anything else to describe it by. Creepy, odd, I don't know. I did enjoy my time, but 3.75 stars for that one. Then I picked up Just for the Summer I read this on my little getaway with my friend Violet, because like, it's still summer. It's still summer. I know it's September, but I'm a summer girly. It's still summer, okay? But this was like, I'm like, I need to read more summer books before summer's over. So on this little getaway, I read this, and I really enjoyed this. Like, I didn't know if I would, but it has such good reviews. I was like, I probably will. And I really, really liked it. So this follows Emma and Justin. And Emma and Justin have one thing in common. When they date someone, when they break up with that person goes on to find the one. Like, they go get married and they have kids. And then Emma and Justin are just like, they just keep dating people and they keep breaking up, it's not working out, and then those people find the one. So Justin posts about this online, and Emma's friend sees it and is like, Emma, this is like, he has the same problem as you. So they start talking online, and then they meet up. We're going on 4 dates, we're gonna kiss once, and then we're gonna break up, and we're gonna cancel each other out. So it's just following them on these dates and just tons of chaotic life things, and I really enjoyed it. It did get a little slow at times, but overall, great story. I really, really loved it, and this cover is so cute, and it just gave the best vibes. I felt like I was there, like, these summery vibes it was giving. I felt like I was there. It was just so aesthetic. Yeah, 4.75 stars for this. If it wouldn't have been a little slow in parts, it would have been a 5-star. Then I read Fat Angie for my book club, and I didn't like it. So this basically follows Angie, and she is overweight, and she gets heavily bullied for being overweight, and by her family, by her mom, by all the kids at school. So yeah, and there's a new kid who comes and treats her differently. So yeah, I didn't connect with the story. I didn't really like it. Like, it wasn't my type of book. Yeah, not something I would choose to read, for different reasons. So 3 stars for that. I read How to Read a Book for my other book club, and I really like this. We follow Violet, Harriet, and Frank. And Violet is in jail for drunk driving and killing someone on accident while drunk driving. And Harriet runs the book club in the prison, and Frank is the husband of the wife who got killed in the car accident. So this follows Violet getting out of jail, trying to find herself again out of prison, and Harriet during her book club and like finding love as an older lady, and then Frank seeing Violet again and like getting over all this grief and just also finding love and as an old guy. And it was just a really good story. It has a parrot aspect, which I really liked. It kind of got a little repetitive at times, so I rated it 4 stars, but overall I really liked the story. And Frank was a retired machinist, and my dad's a machinist. I work at a machine shop, not as a machinist, but I thought it was really cool, like how he talked about like machining and his like metal and stuff, and I gotta have a good discussion with my dad about some of that stuff. So yeah, How to Read a Book. Then I read What Happens After Midnight for my Goodreads book club. Go join it. Go join it. Go join it. No one, I don't think anyone read it. So disappointing. I start up a book club on there and no one reads it. So then I stop doing like picking books for book club, and then I'm like, do we start it back up again? And everyone's like, yes, I'm so excited. Yes, I want to read it. And then I read the book, and then I go to discuss it with everyone, and no one reads it. All right, done with my rant. But yeah, What Happens After Midnight was my August book club book on my Goodreads book club. But this follows Lily, and Lily, it's her senior year of high school at this like prep school. It's kind of like a boarding school, but like it is a boarding school, but her mom's a teacher there, so they just live on campus. So it's her senior year of high school, and it's getting close to summertime, so everyone's like, who's the jester this year? So every year at this school, there's a jester. Am I saying that correctly? I think I am. Jester. And he or she, like from the year prior to last senior, gives, when they graduate, they pick another person at the school that's in a younger grade to be the next jester to throw the senior prank. So basically, Lily gets emailed by the jester, and she has to basically help them do this prank at midnight. So it's basically following them trying not to get caught. And it romance, and it's good. It's so good. Probably my least favorite K.L. Walther book I've read so far, and I've read all of her books except for maybe Meant to Be. But still really, really good. It just, the first 100 pages, I could care less. I didn't care at all. Like, I was like, this is so boring. I thought K.L. Walther's books were amazing. Like, what is going on? Then it got really, really good. So, yeah. 4.5 stars for this one. Yeah. Then I read for school The Scarlet Letter. I don't know. It's just a blank red cover, but I did not like this at all. It's just like, what? So this was written in 1800s. I don't know exact year, but it's in the 1800s. And it's just, so Hester, as a child, and she's not married, so this, and it's set in 1600s, so that was like horrible sin, whatever, so she has to wear a big A on her, scarlet letter A on her chest everywhere she goes. I couldn't tell you a thing that happened. Like, I know bits and pieces, but like, I would just zone out the entire time I was reading, and then I'd be like, well, I just read for an hour and I have no idea what I just read. I couldn't tell you one word. So that's my experience with this. 2 stars. Glad it's done. But it is pretty cool because my mom found this a few months ago at antique store, I guess, where this guy like goes to all these sales and like finds all this old stuff and then like sells it basically. So this book is from Elaine Martin in February 1947. He always writes the information on the inside cover. So it smells like it's from then too. Like it smells old. Which I guess is kind of cool. It's that old, but almost 100 years old, but didn't like the story, so. And then last but not least, I read Mad Honey, which I've had on my TBR for almost a year and a half. Whoops. So I read this, and this follows Olivia and Lily, and it's a mystery. So Olivia is a beekeeper, and her son Asher is dating Lily, and horrible tragedy happens, and basically these people are in court trying to figure out who did it and like what actually happened. And I was very caught off guard with when everything came out. Very caught off guard. Didn't see it coming from a mile away. Still a little shocked, but again, some things I do not agree with in this book, so that brought my rating down. But like, I was very, very invested throughout the entire book. Like page 1, hooked. So it would have probably been a 5-star if it wasn't for some of the content it had that I don't agree with. So 4.25 stars for this. Mad Honey. Yes, I do recommend it, but just look up what it's about, like what's the content is before you read it, because I didn't want to be reading about that. But yeah, it's a big book too. It's almost 500 pages. But yeah. So those were all the books. These are all the books that I read in the month of August. 9 books in total. And I forgot to do my stats, so I'm going to do that now and then I'll come back. Okay, so I read 4 romance books, 1 paranormal book, 1 classic, 1 mystery, and 2 other, so 2 fiction, basically. Yeah, so that's what I read this month, 9 books, which is pretty good considering I started school at the beginning of this month, and I've just been busy overall with work, school, like just being pulled in tons of different directions. So pretty good for, I'm happy with that number. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. I appreciate you. Make sure you like and you comment and subscribe, because I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers before my birthday. My birthday is November 12th. Or just before the end of the year, because I have been at 6,000 subscribers since this time last year, basically, which is an amazing number. I'm very happy with all my subscribers. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. It's just I haven't had the most motivation to post recently because I'm still at 6,000 and I've been at this number for so long. I don't know, but yeah, please subscribe if you like this video. I make tons of content like this. Yeah, and share this video to your friends. Maybe they'll subscribe too. Yeah, and I make daily shorts if you aren't familiar. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. What was your favorite read of the month? Comment below. I'm stalling. Goodbye. Peace. What am I doing? All right. Filming. In Vivi. Oh my god. And it had a parrot aspect, which why did I say it like that? So the gesture. speak. So everyone's like, where's the senior prank? Who's the jester who's the jester? Goodbye means that you're leaving me for life. I don't really know the song yet because it just came out. Pardon my French, but F you ta ta, goodbye.